Just say, for instance, you walk in on him in the bathroom and he's just, just painting the nails.
Real hot girl shit.
Nothing crazy, just applying a little bit of nail polish.
Nothing crazy like this.
Yeah, no,
nothing crazy,
nothing crazy, just, touching up, I think that's the new age man.
Just a little self-love.
Just a little self-care, self-love.
Who's the best one?
Oh, God.
We have to go for Takeoff,
I
right?
thought
He's
about
been hot. He's been hot in
Takeoff?
I love
It's
Takeoff.
not Takeoff. Takeoff.
The thing.
Takeoff.
It wasn't always Takeoff.
I don't care who.
The amount of people saying Takeoff, I have to go with Takeoff because he's been showing it.
I'll give him most improved rap.
What were they constructing? God damn it!
A super virus, bro. Yeah, it's from bats. I'm like, wait, what? Bats? What? Is this from bats? What vaccine did you get?
I got the Moderna.
Then
The Moderna.
Moderna.
Oh my gosh, here we go. It's not the
Oh no,
Johnson
it's not the Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah,
It's not Johnson.
It's not Johnson.
She gave me it's not the Johnson and Johnson. Yeah, you said date. You said, oh yeah, I'm going on a date with my friend. You said my friend or my homegirl or whatever, but
I said date, bro.
yes, bro. Last week, we'll clip it. Last week you said it. You literally said it on the podcast.
All right. Well, I'm here to recant. Okay.
What?
It wasn't a date. Like, okay, like one would think it was a date.
You went. Okay.
And
Okay. Hold on.
I'm not trying to hold off on the content. I'm
Okay,
serious.
hold
I
on.
just don't
Hold
want it to
on.
be-
Just give me a second. This is first. Let's introduce the pod. Hey guys,
Hey, guys.
it's ModeratelyFly. Welcome back.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm Eric. That's Snell. We have our
What's up,
we
guys?
have our producer extraordinaire,
JTP.
JTP.
Came up with a name today.
JTP in the building.
Jordan, the producer.
Yes.
Welcome back, y'all, to episode 5, though, by the way. Episode 5.
Episode
That's crazy.
5. That's crazy.
dog. We did it.
We did it.
Again,
Episode 5.
Almost
Ooh.
there to the 10.
But anyway.
Get our topics ready. Go ahead and talk what you were going to say.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I just wanted to revisit this date that you went on last night, right?
Yes, last night.
Last night.
So
last week we were in here. We actually opened up with it last week. You were talking
We
about
did.
going on a date with this girl, and how you weren't reading the signals right.
Yeah, I got to get normal to being back in the streets.
Yeah, you got to get accustomed to being in the street.
Wasn't there.
So, how'd the date go?
I just want to say, first of all,
Okay.
that it's not a date. It wasn't a date.
But
It was I'm not even trying to water it down. It was vibes. All right, so we linked. It was
oh my
vibes.
God, vibes.
It was vibes. Is
that what they call
and
it?
it didn't link to a date though, because
Is that what they call it now? Vibes.
yeah, when it's not a date, because you don't want to be too strong on like, oh, it's a date, and then
Okay,
and then she goes.
But what does a date mean? What like makes something a date?
I feel like a whole like dinner, or something prior to it. Like we went to see a movie, and then after that we had drinks. We didn't even eat dinner.
That's a date, Jordan. If a guy
That's a
takes you to the
date?
movies and
That's
gets
a date.
drinks,
That's a date.
Okay, do the conversations matter that make it a date?
nah,
It
that's a
matters who
date.
you're with. Like what, like your end goal here.
All right, so y'all see it as a date.
That's definitely a date, bro. You got drinks after too?
Yeah.
You got a nightcap, bro. You're
Yeah.
wild.
But the only thing was I don't want to get too into it. We didn't really discuss so much me and her though. We were discussing the night, the movie,
That's
how
still a
we
date.
felt about it.
That's a
Now,
date,
That's
bro.
normally how we.
That's a date.
That's a date?
That's a date, bro.
God, I'm so unseasoned.
He's so out the game. That was a
Out the
date.
game. That was a date.
Okay, who reached out to who?
I did. This has been
Okay.
going on for weeks though.
Okay, right. Because you guys been trying to
back and
link,
forth,
whatever.
Just been trying to link. So it was, yeah. Initially, it was me though.
Okay. And she was like, yeah, I'd love to, whatever. I saw the IG video.
Yeah.
When you post to IG, she posted to IG.
How did you feel about that?
I was like, oh, this nigga's
It was
on
a date?
I was
It
like,
was
oh, this
it was a
nigga's for
solidified
sure on a
date?
date. Yes. She posted on the story. She was like, oh yeah, I'm with my boo. She said boo. She said boo.
God. Y'all
Bro,
know I'm just
chill.
trying to be. I'm such a gentleman. Like I don't want to call
Oh
it like
my
something.
God.
It wasn't. She'd be
Oh
like,
my
"No, it wasn't that." But
If she's gonna listen to the pod,
she is. She's a loyal listener. She also thinks we're doing a great job too.
but you don't think she thinks it's a date?
I don't know if she read it that way.
Oh God,
Maybe she did.
she did for sure.
We'll see.
For sure, bro.
We'll see. Maybe she did, but I don't know. I was more like, I'm only saying it wasn't a date because, like I said, the conversation wasn't about like more about like us. We spoke about where we are in our lives right now, but it wasn't really like what we could be.
But not even like a
thing.
testing the water situation. Like, oh, let's just see what's going on with them and da da da.
You gotta elaborate on that. I don't know what you mean. Like testing the waters.
Like, okay, so like if I was to go on like a first date, quote unquote, with someone,
Mhm.
and then that was like my homegirl,
Yeah.
I'm just probably gonna like feel it out first. I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, so what kind of time are you on? I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna feel it out. I'm just
Okay,
like,
so maybe it was a little bit of that.
that's what I'm saying. So that's a date.
Maybe it was a little bit. All right.
That's a date, bro. If Jordan thinks it's a date, it's a date.
You think it's a date,
I
Jordan?
quite literally went on a date to do this, but we did it in reverse. We got drinks first, then we went to a movie.
Word.
Yes, it was definitely a date.
That's a date. And I don't want to get too into what you spoke about on the date, but like, you guys didn't necessarily talk about you and the person or anything.
No, we were just trying to get to know each other. that's all.
Exactly.
Okay.
Bro, that's
So
a
this
date.
is like okay.
You went on a first date with Shorty.
I didn't know.
Oh, we got to get my man's back in the
I
game,
didn't
bro.
know.
We
Wait,
got to get
can
you
you
back
tell
in the
them what
game.
you text me when I was on my way?
Yeah, so he's
That shit
texting
was
me.
hilarious, dog.
I texted-
I hate this man.
I texted Snell. I was like, "Oh, so like yo, I want to just check in about the production meeting. You know, we're meeting tomorrow. I just want to make sure we're good on these
We
topics."
couldn't get on the
da-da-da."
phone for nothing, bro. This whole
Right.
you could not get on the phone.
So I hit him up. I hit you up, and you're like, "Yeah,
I'm
I'm
heading out.
I'm headed out. I'm on the train. But I'm about to meet, and when I get off the train, I'll have a little bit of time because I'm gonna get there before her."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Bro, you're in the streets." I was like, "Bro, enjoy yourself. You're gonna talk about the podcast before the date."
Wait.
I was like, "Bro,
said-
forget about the fucking
He
date, the
said-
podcast, bro."
I told him all that. Everything that he said was correct. I was like, yo, when I get there, if I get there before her, I'm gonna call you. He said, all right, remember, you're in the street.
You're in the streets, bro. You don't need to be worrying
He
about
was like,
me or the
remember,
podcast.
You're in the streets.
I was like, bro,
damn.
hit me up after. You definitely do not need to do this right now.
But you know what I read that as? I was like, damn, he thinks I'm gonna like fuck it up tonight. He thinks I'm gonna like
Well,
fucking
last
fall
week-
off the fucking.
Bro, based off last week, I didn't have a whole lot of
He
faith.
said, remember, you're in the streets.
I didn't
my
have a
man.
whole
You
lot
got
of faith.
this."
I didn't have a whole lot. But
No, the night went well though.
that's good.
Night
That's
went
good.
well.
I'm glad to hear it, bro. I'm glad to hear it.
It was real nice. The movie, to the drinks, to like, it was just nice.
It's just good to kick it, you know what I mean?
Good to kick it.
Yeah,
Good to kick it.
for
And we
sure.
plan to do this again too. We used to do this all the time though. Like
Yeah.
movies, go see movies, plays. Like we used to do this all the time. So now it's cool to get back into that.
For sure.
Try to swing that through again.
For sure. I also wanted to touch on something
This
we
man's always dipping into my personal.
I know.
Hate it here.
I know. Well, you know, a little bit later on down the line,
Yeah.
we have a special guest coming.
Oh my God.
We're not
Oh,
gonna say who it is,
oh, yeah.
but it's more personal to
I'm
me.
gonna enjoy that episode.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. But yeah, a couple of weeks down
You know
the
what?
line.
Keep nabbing at me. Keep nabbing at me. Go ahead. Oh wait, before we move on though, so I reposted the video that she took last night.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
and one of my old coworkers immediately hit me in my DMs. He was like, "Yo, who is this? Put me down." And I was like, "Yo, chill. I gotta eat too. I
Right,
gotta eat
chill,
too." And then
relax.
he goes, "Nah, nigga." He goes, "Nah, go eat on Apex." So Apex is the game that I make content for. He was like,
Yeah,
"Nah,
yeah.
nigga, go eat on Apex." LOL. And I responded back laughing, but in my head I was like, "Nigga, you think that's a hindrance?"
Right. You think 'cause I do this little gaming shit that I can't? You're wild. You're wild.
You think that's a holdback?
Nah, chill.
We going full for it.
Yeah,
We going
relax.
for it. I got the sub too from her that night. As
Okay,
well. Got the
bet,
subscribe
bet.
from her too. So,
So she's tuned in.
gravy. She's invested.
She's invested.
Nah, but it was all jokes. That shit was hilarious.
I wanted to touch on something else that happened last week that we briefly spoke to Jordan about, and it was about men and being like comfortable with their sexuality,
Yeah.
and like how far is too far for like a man in his like
In his-
femininity.
Being in his bag.
Yeah, like a man with like feminine like attributes and
Yeah.
like traits and like
Yeah.
metrosexual. You know what I mean?
So examples of that are what? Nose rings.
No, we talked about nose
tattoos.
rings or like getting your nails
Do you
done.
want to get into the bracelet thing you brought up to me the other day?
Yeah, that's a good
That's a
point
great
too.
one.
Yeah.
Great one.
So, okay, we started this conversation because my girlfriend is Jamaican, and that whole culture.
Caribbean women, they
they don't really
put
really
it down
go
real
for
quick,
that.
man.
There's no homophobia or anything, but they
No.
just don't really like go for that in the men that they date.
Mhm.
And me being an artist, I like to express myself.
Saying sexy. That's what
You know what
he
I
be
mean?
singing sexy.
I like to express myself. So I wanted a nose ring, like really bad. Just a little Tupac nose ring. And we spoke to
something.
Jordan about it, and Jordan was like, "Yeah, that's no big deal. I think that's fine."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm here to ask Jordan, how far is too far? Like what is like an absolute no for you, Jordan?
I don't know, because like I like guys with piercings. I feel like it's great if you're well groomed and you get manicures. Let's go together.
Right.
And then I like dating guys with natural hair. So like we can have a wash day together. Like I just don't like. I'm trying
Okay.
to think like what would be like the.
What if he paints his nails? Is that too far?
That's a trend I keep seeing happening, and I don't
very
know if I'm
trendy.
on board. I don't know if I'm on board. Like I feel like. I don't know, because I feel like with my partner, like I never want to knock him, but I would just be like, so. I saw that there's some nail polish here. It's not really mine. You know, like I don't really wear these colors. Like I don't know, because
When did you like green?
Yeah.
I don't like green, you know?
But what if it's like neutral? What if it's like, you know, like a tan or a brown? Just something, you know, basic.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's the first time that I would be like,
No.
Yeah.
Things that make you go, like.
Oh no.
You can see the tan and the brown.
Okay. What about, let's just say, for instance, you walk in on him in the bathroom and he's just, you know, just painting the nails. You know, nothing crazy, just applying a little bit of nail polish.
If
You
it
know what
was
I mean?
clear, I wouldn't care.
First of
but
all,
if
you
it's
can't say nothing
color-
crazy like this.
Yeah, no,
nothing crazy, you
Nothing
know?
crazy, just, you know, touching up, you know?
Can't say that.
That's a no-go for you, Jordan?
I don't know. I feel like that would, I don't know, that would rub me the wrong way. I never really thought about it, but that is a
She'd
trend
rather
that
not
they're
see him do
doing.
it. She'd
Yeah.
rather not maybe see him do
I
it.
wouldn't want him to have painted nails.
All right, what if he did like 2 out of the finger? You know what I mean? Not all fingers.
Yeah,
like
just
2,
something light.
maybe 1 or 2.
Something
If it was
light.
2, I wouldn't care.
You know
if
what I
it's, If
mean?
it's 2,
Yeah,
I
I
don't really
think- I
care.
think
Like
all of
maybe-
them?
Yeah.
I
If it
don't
was
know.
2 and he had like a couple rings on and he just wanted to, like,
Yeah, but the whole hand, no-go.
I don't know about that.
But we've seen some guys pull it off though. Ty Dolla $ign
He pulls it off.
Pulls
He's a
it
rock
off.
star. He pulls it off.
pulls it off.
Yachty, Lil
Post
Yachty.
Malone, Yachty, yeah,
Yeah,
pull it off.
they pull it off.
So you want to get to the bracelet idea?
Oh, right. So I've been afraid to.
Yours might have went a bit too far.
Right. But because I like, you know, I like to express myself, and like I've had plenty of conversations with my girl about like, you know, things that she finds questionable. Like I like the little bags, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I like the little clutch.
Yeah,
little
I got like one of
clutches.
those
I
too.
like those.
Yeah.
The ones that you carry. I like that. And the other day,
I actually have the sling bags. I don't have a clutch.
I like the clutches.
There's a
bro. Those
clutch?
are
I've never seen a
hard,
clutch.
bro. Those are so hard.
Yeah, I got a little like small little sling, little fanny pack bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little clout bag.
Yeah, a little something.
But I brought up to her attention. I was like, hey, what if I had like a tennis bracelet, but I had it on my ankle?
Mm.
You know, that's really common in women. But I was like, you have to imagine it on me though. On me.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
just see
yeah.
it. Don't see it on a woman. Imagine it on me. I like to wear jewelry. If
I
a
think
little
what do you think,
tennis
Jordan?
bracelet.
I think one could pull it off, but what do you think?
If it was
Maybe.
on your arms, that's different. I don't know.
Not the ankle.
Not the ankle.
Yeah, it's the body
With some
part.
shorts and some high socks with some fly kicks. Nah.
I don't know.
You want to get it off at the beach?
Oh,
At the
I
beach, it
think
doesn't
I could
matter.
get it off.
Yeah.
At the beach is
It
okay.
doesn't matter. That's,
Oh, at
that's
the beach?
totally
Okay,
fine.
so like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
near
yeah.
water,
Okay.
we Gucci.
Only near water. What if we're going out to dinner?
Parking lots, nah.
We're going out to dinner. I have on some shorts, you know, a little, just slight.
But you
It's
got
not a big deal.
So you got the bracelet over your sock?
Yeah, I got the bracelet over my sock.
Are the socks long?
Yeah, the socks are long.
You
know
got
what I'm
shorts
saying?
on.
I got shorts on, and I just had the little bracelet.
Oh no, that might be a little weird.
Is that weird?
I don't know. From
There's
a fashion,
there's parking lots involved. I don't know anymore.
from the
Like,
fashion sense, I just don't know how that would look.
Bro, watch. I'm
I think it
coming
would be
here
better
next week.
bare skin. Like if you
Okay,
were on the beach
maybe.
and stuff. I think
Next week, I'm coming in here with one. Watch.
on the ankle with the socks and the
Yeah,
shorts.
with the socks and the shorts. It's gonna be hard. Watch.
You won't be here next week, but the week after.
Oh yeah. But watch. I'll take a picture. I'll post it. What if
you
he
spend-
spends too much time in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Is that a no go?
I don't really. Okay, it just
can't
if we're going somewhere, I just need you to allocate time properly. But I don't really care because like at the end of the day, like I want to support you having good hygiene. So like I'm not
Right.
gonna knock it. And then I just know like at least like with my hair, like it'd be taking a fucking minute to detangle my hair
right.
and everything. So like if you're working on something, like okay, because I know like one of my guy friends came over and he takes a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But like he doesn't have long hair, he just has a beard. His hair is like cut short,
Mm-hmm.
and but he be taking like a minute. Like I'm just like okay, like,
Damn.
but I don't really
It takes a
care.
minute. It takes a minute to get the beard right. The beard may take a second.
May take some time.
It's the coiffing, the combing, the balms. It takes a second.
Face masks. Face masks are cool. I do face
Face
masks.
masks,
man.
yeah,
Face masks are cool. It's
yeah.
natural.
I
It's just,
freaking love them.
right? It's just
Yeah.
about taking
love
care of
them.
yourself.
I think
Yeah.
that's the new age man. Being in touch with those sort of
Yeah.
personal hygiene things. That's just the new age man.
Wow.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Just a little self-love.
Just a little self-care, self-love.
Just says nothing about how I carry myself with my woman at all.
No, not at all. She likes to take care of herself. I like to take care of myself. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think we solved it.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a balance, fellas.
Yeah, that's all. It's just gotta be a balance.
If you are a guy who naturally talks with your hands, maybe don't paint the nails.
maybe not.
You know what I mean? If you
Maybe not. But like sometimes I'd be thinking my girl thinks I'm soft. Like, you know what I mean? So like,
yeah,
because I like to take care of myself, but every once in a while I have to let her know. like the other day she was out with her friends or whatever, and I was at work and I got off work early, and I hit her up. I was just like, yo, what's up? What are you up to? I know you're out with your friends. I just want to see what you're up to, making sure you're okay, whatever.
Yeah.
That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? And she goes, nothing. There's no response at all. Nothing. I'm not thinking too much of it. A couple hours go by, I hit her up again. This time I call. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Hey.
No answer.
Okay.
Rings the whole time. Called 3-4 more times.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I go to sleep for about an hour, wake up, still nothing. So I called like 2-3 more times. At this point I've called like 10 times.
Yeah.
So I had to hit her up. She finally hits me up and is like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." In a text, she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't next to my phone. I didn't check my phone." I said, "Nah, check your phone more often than that."
It's not enough for me.
But sometimes you got to come with that energy,
yeah.
so they know you know what I'm saying, that you're not soft. I was like, "Nah, that's just not it.
Cool.
That's not cool."
It's not
You know
cool.
what I mean?
It's not enough for me.
That's not enough.
I mean, surely I called you 10 times. You may have gotten 5. You should have gotten 5.
No, she got all of them. She just wasn't next to her phone. I was like, "No, you got to be next to your phone." Gotta be next to your phone.
Yeah.
I called 10 times.
There's that balance. You don't want her to think you're too weak.
Yeah. You know what I'm
you gotta-
saying? You gotta just every once in a while be like, "Nah, that's
Assert
crazy."
it. You gotta assert it.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't do that again, please.
Don't do that.
Can we just try to be closer to our phone?
Yeah. Let's always have our phone on us.
That's crazy though, because I think
have
you
our
guys
phone.
have like a great relationship, but like
Yeah.
your insecurities were bugging off, huh?
Well, here's the thing. When I call, you need to pick up. That's like one of my only things. When I call,
Yeah, you do like
when I
calling.
call,
You do like calling.
I like to talk. When I call,
Yeah.
you gotta pick up. You have to, no matter what. No matter what. She's out here having her hot girl summer, or whatever, with her friends. You need to pick up the phone.
At least you can do is be there for me.
That's the least.
And you took a nap.
And I took a nap.
Took a nap.
But bro, speaking of hot girl summer,
Yes.
you heard Meg Thee Stallion's new shit?
That shit.
Hot shit.
That shit.
How do we feel? How do we feel?
I actually heard it coming over here. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. Let me stop because we have a pod to do.
Right.
You were surprised. You were not surprised. Are you expecting more from Megan? Let me just get to it, because I think Megan has already shown us this is the type of music that she's gonna be making.
Yeah.
Like, just for her, not just thought shit, like those kind of messages, but the bounce to all of her beats and her music. That's just that's her sound.
The tempo, the bounce, the flow.
That's her sound.
It's all the same.
She showed us that on Good News, her other albums, her little mixtapes. You know, like that's just naturally how Megan is. So that's why I don't know. It's hard for me to judge this. I don't know if it's gonna keep evolving her though.
It's just cool. Like, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's not gonna change, how I view her. It's not changing my opinion of her. It's just cool.
Yeah,
It's fine.
That's it. That's
But
all it
I
is.
feel like she doesn't do this the best.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
No.
take for instance, Big Lotto.
Lotto,
She does this the best.
Flo Milli, Doja Cat's trying to step into that bag.
Even
too.
Doja
when
Cat.
Doja Cat wants to get in that bag, she will step in that bag.
And she's a
pop.
rapper. Yeah, but
Yeah.
she's a pop star.
Yeah, she's a pop star.
But she's figured it out. Like the look and the visuals and the everything.
Cash Doll be catching me sometimes too, man. It's a lot of them
Yeah,
out there
there's a
who just do
lot.
this like gangster rap shit. Like,
And I
on-
feel
on
like
their own terms.
Meg doesn't do it the best. That's why for me it's just always okay. I'm always like, oh, okay, cool. Like it's fine.
Because the label is so behind her, so it's always Megan she's always trying to catch one.
Yeah.
Always trying to like stay there on those charts, and I think we just hear that. So I don't know if the music is going to keep evolving that way.
Yeah.
It's hype shit. It'll get you the streams and stuff
I
for
guess.
now.
How do you feel, Jordan, being a woman and it is summer and
Yeah.
Jordan's a hot girl.
Why, thank you. I feel like
JTP.
JTP.
I'm just like, I just don't understand like why people are just like, oh, we need to see certain things. Like if this works for her and this is her brand and this is her image, like let her go for it. Like I'm not gonna go listen to the Migos and expect like some Tupac shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like there's certain like if I go listen to Dolph, if I go listen, you know, to whoever, like we gonna be ratchet tonight. Like that's just what's gonna happen.
You know.
But it's just like I don't know. I feel like if this works for her, it works for her. And then I feel like if you're looking for like a certain message, you can go out to artists. Like if I want to listen to some No Name, I know what I'm signing up for. If I'm listening to Megan, I know what I'm signing up for.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, and I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah.
I just saw some of the visuals for it, but I'm just like, look, let Megan do her shit. You know, like I feel like with female artists, like the same way that male artists don't need to be, you know, this great role model for children growing up. Women don't need to be either. You know, like there's a time and a place for everything, and there's a time and a place to listen to Megan, and there's a time and a place, you know, to listen to fucking, I don't know, Whitney Houston. Right. You know, like it's just there's a time and a place for everything.
That's a fact, but I wonder why. I'll admit, like I definitely do have that. For whatever reason, I'm just like, is there more? Yeah. And I don't necessarily ask that of male artists.
Yeah, that's true.
But I want to know why that is. Like, why do I
standard
feel that?
For women, and when they're putting out their singles, they're putting out their music and their songs.
Yeah, because there's so many people I listen to, like Playboy Cardi, who you know, this shit's ratchet. This shit's the same like the whole way.
But you don't ask like,
I never.
Is there more for you, bro?
I never would ask that of Playboy Cardi.
That's crazy.
I think maybe it's because I see more. I can see more in her. Like Playboy Cardi, I don't think he can rap about anything else. I really don't think he can. Yeah. I feel like Meg can rap about other things. And I know she has other experiences. And I know she's very intelligent. And I know that, you know, I love the ratchet shit, but I think I just see more in her. I see potential for more.
She'll mention things here and there though, because on her last mixtape, there was a line where, you know, she was talking about a certain period of time, and one of the lines was, and we still don't have justice for Breonna Taylor. Yeah. So I feel like she'll plug in certain things, but they're not going to be the chorus. It's not going to be the catch line and things people are like, oh no, we're going to rap this. Like she'll put things here and there, but I just feel like that's how she's rocking. Like she's going for her hotties, you know, and
she's
like
so young
cater to them.
Fuck.
Yeah, she is. People keep forgetting she's young as hell.
Yeah, like, what is she, like 24 or something? Yeah, she's young.
You know what I'm also taking into consideration is that some of these artists are just trying to get out of these contracts. They're trying to push. They're trying to get the revenue up, get the streams going, put out whatever they think is going to be an advantage for them to maybe discuss getting out of this contract earlier.
Also, at the end of the day, do whatever's going to get you a bag, bro. That's really it. Yeah. If this is your art and you can make a bag off of it,
do it.
Go do it, bro. Go get a bag. That's it.
But yeah. So we had Megan, and Big Lotto and Doja Cat, which I'm really loving. We want to talk about new music, right? Did you hear anything?
Yeah, what came out?
It's not too much. We can just like go through it.
We mentioned the Migos shit. Migos shit was hard.
I haven't heard it. You like it?
I like it. It's like same Migos, but it's different. It's like a little bit different. Yeah. You know, I can kind of hear their maturity a little bit.
Who's the best one?
Oh God.
We have to go for Takeoff. You know, right? I thought he's been hot. He's been hot in
Takeoff.
I love.
It's not Takeoff. Takeoff.
The thing.
Takeoff.
Oh, you sleep.
Bro, it's not Takeoff. I promise you that.
You're actually sleeping on the amount of people now saying Takeoff. It wasn't always Takeoff.
I don't care who's
the amount of people saying Takeoff. I have to go with Takeoff because he's been showing it.
I'll give him most improved rapper.
I like Offset, but I've found your pocket, bro. I found your pocket, and I've heard it one of the best a few times.
He probably has the best pocket.
Quite a few times. I found your pocket. So for me, I'm not gonna say Takeoff always has the best pocket because he naturally doesn't.
Takeoff is low key trash.
Nah, bro, you sleep. You're bugging. Actually,
he's okay.
I mean, actually bugging.
He's gotten a lot better.
Everybody, sound off in the comments. Actually, when y'all hear this, sound off in the comments because
I always get killed in the comments.
I thought people were tripping too, but I've been seeing so many people saying y'all have been sleeping on Takeoff for so long, and then I started actually like getting into it.
Look, he
in
got
his verses
better. He got better. He got better, but Quavo and Offset carry the group. Both of them.
I'm not giving Quavo no more credit, bro. Kind of dumb.
Quavo is the quintessential member of the group.
He's the hook god. He's the I know.
Yeah,
I know.
He makes the records.
I'm not giving him the credit no more.
You know, he produced the intro. He like co-produced the intro record, the one with the sample of Papa Was a Rolling Stone.
Sure. Is that what you say?
Bro, chill.
That's what you say, right?
Bro,
Sure.
chill. Quavo is the mastermind behind all this. Quavo is the fucking what's Kim Kardashian's mom?
Chris.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner.
I get, really?
He's orchestrating the whole shit, bro. You're wild. You're wild.
Listen. I will give him that. Was this Culture 3?
Yeah, Culture 3.
All the other projects, he can have that. I've just heard too many of his hooks. I've heard too many of how he can easily like make these hooks, and it's not doing it for me anymore. Just like Nicki's not doing it for you anymore with the punchlines and shit.
Yeah.
Quavo's hooks and him, like he just brings what he brings to Migos to every other song.
But bro,
and there's no differentiation, bro.
He's bringing that energy, bro. Think about like a song like Straightening.
Yeah, okay, I like that. I
That
do like
energy.
That song.
He
I do
brought
like
that
song.
energy.
I do
He
like
was
that
like,
song.
before shit gets figured out,
Do you
you
understand
gotta go
that?
get. That's what he. Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, they literally said it. Like
Yeah,
in an
yeah.
interview, they were like,
Yeah, I saw that.
before shit gets figured out, you gotta get some straightening.
Get it in order.
You gotta straighten it out before it gets figured out.
I was
That's
like-
hard.
I was like, okay, Quavo.
That's hard. That's cultural, bro.
I don't
He's
know if
giving
he-
us lingo.
I don't even know if he intentionally made that. Like, meant
Nah,
that.
he's just giving us lingo. That to me, that is like, that's like the genius and the brilliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can never sleep on somebody who does that for the group or does that for the record. Like, bring the energy and like have like a cultural.
It's getting a
thing.
little old for me though.
Bruh,
It's getting a little old
you're
for me.
wild.
I do like straightening though.
I love straightening.
I love straightening. So yeah, y'all sign off on the comments. Take off for Offset. I'm going to take off. For
Sign
sure.
off. Sign off.
Sure, sign off.
Sign off.
I am
You're gonna
going
kill
to
me
take
again. I
off.
get killed, bro.
No, you're not. You're not. What do we have next?
Do you want to just get right into it? This crazy CDC shit.
Oh my god, this is podcast.
It's actually a lot. It's a lot.
It is.
Let's
What
get right
part of
into
it?
it, bro. It's a lot of shit, bro. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to like explain this.
Okay.
Follow along in the notes. Make sure I don't miss anything because this is like really important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we've been wanting to talk about this for a couple weeks now.
Yes.
Actually.
So it's a lot.
You gonna start with the emails?
Yes. So Dr. Fauci has had some email surface about a leak in Wuhan.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what's the name of it? Basically, there's an organization called the Gain of Function Research for Coronavirus. And what this group does is builds up viruses to see how the vaccine will respond against it.
Which is
It's a good thing to have. Like,
Yeah.
to me, that makes sense.
yeah.
So they basically create like a super virus.
Mm.
It's like a virus on steroids.
Mm.
And they test it to see what vaccine works against it. So they basically build a worst case scenario.
Yeah. Which is, correct me if I'm wrong, when you got the vaccine, don't they kind of inject you with a little bit of COVID?
Well,
just so your body knows how to react to it?
most
I might be off.
vaccines, but they didn't do that for the coronavirus.
Oh, okay.
But most
Okay.
vaccines, yes.
Okay.
Now, okay, with that being said, there's that group. That group was dismantled in the Obama administration.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, yeah, we're not doing
You have
this.
it all.
Okay, good.
You're
Good,
going
good.
verbatim.
I'm still
to be
good?
honest.
Good.
You told me about this too, so.
Okay, good. But yeah, so in the Obama administration, they were like, yeah, we're not going to do this. This is a danger. This just isn't that safe.
They got rid of it, right?
So they got rid of it. And they brought it back in 2017 under the Trump administration, right? So basically, Dr. Fauci
Mhm.
was the head of this research group, and he's funding labs in Wuhan
Mhm.
to basically test this super virus.
Go ahead.
Before that, Dr. Fauci was saying that, everything is safe, this is completely safe, and no one really knew about this group, this organization that did this,
Mhm.
right? In like November when they're testing it in
Mhm.
Wuhan, there's people, scientists in the lab
That got
who
sick.
get sick.
Okay, I thought you were getting to that. But
Yes.
yeah, that does happen.
They get sick.
That does happen.
They go to the hospital, they're hospitalized, and that's when the disease starts spreading.
To spread. And then we get to Wuhan and the bats.
Yes. And then Dr. Fauci comes out to try to do damage control and says, no, this is not a lab leak. This is not from China. This is from bats. That's what it's from.
I have here he even met with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes, he even met with Mark Zuckerberg to like take down people's statuses and posts about anything denying that it was about bats. Like they were like, it has to be about bats. That's the story we're going with. That's what we're telling everyone. Dr. Fauci did interviews saying that and whatnot. So now it comes out that there's emails proving that Dr. Fauci knew about this leak in Wuhan and knew about the people being hospitalized and basically orchestrated this whole fake story, like fake news.
Yeah. He knew shit and didn't tell us.
He knew shit and didn't tell us.
So it was a test leak. It wasn't from the bats and the...
Yeah, so right now they're saying that it is from testing in Wuhan that we funded. The American people that we funded.
Yeah, you know America, usually.
Yeah.
What they do.
Do I think that the organization is good? Yes, I think that's vital to have. I think that makes sense. But I think that if
and how you relay the information, being complicit and holding that back from us, or literally trying to just doing damage control is not always the best thing to do.
I think that
doing damage control hurts the trust of the people. You're telling me it's bats and shit and stuff. Let me stop cursing so much. You're telling me it's bats and things like that, and then it comes out, oh, this was an experiment. This was a test. This was something we were working on that just got out of control.
There's a few different points though to this. There's like some caveats. So it's like the government doesn't always tell us things because they don't want the world to be in a stir.
Yeah. Because
people are crazy.
People are crazy, and I get that. We will go crazy.
People will lose their minds.
I watch a lot of apocalyptic films and things like that, and it makes sense when something goes down that they want to try to control it.
They want to control it.
We're out buying guns. We're out buying toilet tissue.
Exactly.
And we're out doing like a lot of things to survive. So it is an idea of, okay, I'm going to tell you there's information and non-information basically.
Right.
So I'm going to tell you what I think.
I don't have a problem if he came out and didn't give us all the facts. That's okay to me.
Okay.
Protect me. I don't want to know everything, right? I shouldn't know everything, right?
Yeah.
But don't make a whole nother story up that just doesn't make it. You know what I mean?
The bats.
Do you hear how crazy that is?
Yeah.
Like, remember when all this was happening and they were like, yeah, it's from bats. And like, wait, what? Bats? What? Is this from bats?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
This very deadly virus came from bats?
Yeah.
In China?
They also said when all this was happening, when people were like...
Because there's a market there?
Right. But when people were a little bit skeptical of the virus and when it first started, like, gaining some traction and whatnot, scientists were saying, like, yeah, this just seems like man-made. It seems engineered. Like,
I heard that too. I heard that around too.
Or think about the symptoms that you get from the coronavirus. First of all, everyone's symptoms are different, but like niggas have like their stomach hurts, their headaches, lose taste, lose smell,
nausea, lose
hearing. It's literally everything. Like what kind of virus is that?
Like everything that you felt in a cold, you could definitely apply that to.
And more. It's everything. You literally have every symptom.
What were they constructing, goddammit?
A super virus, bro. And they were successful.
Where would one ever get this to? Like if they didn't construct it, like where would one ever contract this?
This was
kind of a sickness.
This is insane.
Bats.
Oh,
we got it.
We got it. We figured it out.
It's bats.
It's insane. My other question is, how many people do you think know about this as well? It's not just Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
You know
no, it's administrations.
I believe that the government is giving Dr. Fauci up. They're like, he was the talk piece to save the rest of our asses. We got to give him up. But who else knew?
Oh, there's plenty of people who knew.
How deep does it go?
But that doesn't matter. They're not on doing press conferences every day. They're not on NBC News or ABC. You know what I mean? So it's the government's gonna government in that way. That's tragic. He's gonna go down for that, or he's being.
But are we not scared? I'm terrified. Jordan, do you have the vaccine?
I do have the vaccine. Yes.
I also have the
vaccine. I'm not vaccinated yet, so I'm waiting for you to get to that next topic. I just haven't, not that I'm against it or anything. I just haven't gone to get the vaccine, guys. So, it's nothing else. It's nothing. There's just nothing.
Jordan, what vaccine did you get?
I got the Moderna.
Moderna.
Oh, she should be good then.
Well, the Moderna.
Moderna.
Oh my gosh, here we go. It's not the
Oh, no, it's not the Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah,
It's not Johnson.
It's not Johnson.
It's not Johnson and Johnson, but okay. First of all,
Everyone's like, it's not
first of all,
Pfizer.
Johnson and Johnson.
if you guys can't see because Jordan's on camera, but she gave me the. It's not the Johnson and Johnson. Oh, that's crazy. No, it's not the Johnson and Johnson, but
Wait, what's wrong with Moderna?
it's just like
It's not Pfizer.
It's not Pfizer.
Exactly,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
But
It's
isn't
not
Pfizer going through
Pfizer.
some shit though right now?
Pfizer is going.
Go
through a
ahead
little bit
and
of
release that
things.
information. So I saw that there are people or problems of whoever has gotten the Pfizer vaccine of heart inflammation.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They are saying that.
A nice. I want to say at one time I saw like 293 patients came forward and were struggling with
This week, I felt a little something in the chest. Didn't feel right, and I knew it was serious because it would stop me in my tracks. Like I'd be like walking upstairs and I had to stop. So basically, I'm trying to say I'm dying. No,
he's scared.
I'm a little scared, a little nervous about it because I don't really get sick.
And you naturally haven't felt it.
I've never felt anything like that. I do drink a lot of caffeine, but I've always drank a lot of caffeine.
And worked out and like
Yeah, always.
Protein.
Yeah, so I'm a little nervous,
Yeah.
and it pisses me off because I didn't even want to get the vaccine.
And now it's
I just didn't see a reason. I'm not
Yeah.
anti-vax, but I didn't see a reason to get it because I don't get sick. Like
Yeah.
I've been out and I never got corona, but I got it because for work.
That's actually where I'm more leaning on,
Yeah.
like those side of things. And I do take care of my body and things like that. But also I do have bronchitis and asthma at that too. So so when I hear vaccines, I'm not always rushing to it. I remember, I forgot I forget what the vaccine was, but I remember at one point back in Florida, I couldn't get a vaccine to, it wasn't mandatory, but basically they had like egg yolk samples inside of the vaccine itself. So at the time I had eczema really bad. And so I couldn't even, I was allergic to eggs. I was allergic to like a lot of things. And so I wasn't always able to just go and necessarily get these vaccines and just, be free. So that's why I'm a little worried about I hear the heart.
What really worries me is that
Discrepancy going on.
it's not figured out. Like they don't really know what's going on.
It was produced in such a short amount of time too, versus any other vaccine, any other test trial. They've gone on for so long.
There's always, I feel like every day there's new information about the vaccine. And this is in my body, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I didn't even want to take the shit. I was fine.
Here, calm down,
Bro, I swear, bro. I don't know. If I get sick off this shit, bro,
your government won't fail you, dog. You Gucci.
Right. Like they've never failed us before. I swear to God, bro. I swear.
You good?
But with all that being said, I am thankful that I don't have the Moderna or the Johnson and Johnson because
He says this as he literally just finished. Like, my heart
Fight for
stopped
yourself,
me
JTP.
In my
Fight for
tracks.
yourself.
Like, da-da-da-da.
Shade
but
King
the
over
thing is,
here.
but those are like, okay, like there's Zyrtec and then there's Waltec, right? Like,
Oh my
there's
God.
There's Walgreens and then there's Rite Aid.
Walgreens and Rite Aid, like-
Get your ass.
this is the store brand that she got. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
yo,
I can't
them
have
out.
that.
Just tune
I
them out.
can't have that.
Just tune them out.
That's crazy.
I have a question real fast.
What's up?
Because you were saying it's scary that they're telling you these things. Do you not feel it's important for them to tell you everything? Because here's the thing, and I don't know if you guys remember when COVID was first getting announced, and I'm from Georgia, so like I be hating on like our senators and stuff. But beforehand, it got leaked or just revealed that a lot of the senators knew about COVID before it happened. So a lot of senators were selling shares of companies they knew would be negatively impacted, but they were buying stocks in companies that they knew would benefit them. But they didn't tell nobody.
Right.
They didn't tell anyone, even though there could have been time where we could have prepared to combat this thing. And the government was just like, no, we're just going to keep this on the low, So it's just like, is it good for them to tell us?
Especially economically too.
Of course. Everything's a business here.
Sorry, excuse me.
I feel like there's a fine line, right? Like there's a delicate balance of what the government can tell us and what they can't tell us. I feel like if it's in our best interest to know, they need to tell us.
Yeah. Hey, there's a virus. That's all you need to know.
Right. The problem with that is it's so corrupted. Like in a perfect world, they tell us what we need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And what we don't need to know, they keep on the wraps under wraps until they figure this shit out. But unfortunately, because of the economic benefits and all that, it's convoluted.
What have you guys came to notice about the government since the pandemic has gone down? Because it's so funny how life works. Because prior to the pandemic going down, I've been just having like a lot of like just thoughts about a government, like things just coming to light. Because prior to the pandemic in 2020, I was coming out of jury duty that I did in December. And when I did jury duty, another like section of government, it's law, it's upholding the law. And it was my first time doing jury duty, and they read you your the things that you can't do when you leave the building. You're not allowed to look into the case. You're not allowed to watch news. You're not allowed to make contact with anybody from the case. And as I leave the building every day, I think I did it for like 2 weeks. I was like, wow, there's absolutely no way for you guys to track this unless one of the lawyers happen to see me talking to blah, 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 blah. You're not in my home all the time where I'm going to be watching news. You can't stop me from being on my phone and blah, 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 blah. And so I'm just like, wow, this is just so interesting. This part of the government is so interesting. It's not as concrete as maybe I always thought it was. Fast forward to unemployment. People are scamming off unemployment, government money that actually has to be like given to you or accepted and then given to you. Like you actually have to sign up for it. And so it's just like, how are we these little potholes in our government? Fast forward to the pandemic.
Yeah.
Hey, the mask mandate is up, but I can't ask you if you're vaccinated. I actually don't know if you're vaccinated.
But
so
that's the thing about being those are great points. That's the thing about being human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're run by humans.
Yeah.
So like there's flaw.
Yeah.
And some of it is on the honor system. That's also it's a give and take with our style of government.
Yeah.
Because we're in a democracy and they don't have all of that control over us.
Yeah.
It is just up to you. Like, yeah, they can't come into your home and see.
Yeah.
Unlike other countries where they very much can be in your home and they can check. And if you are breaking any of the rules, then you're gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what we give up.
That's true.
That's what we give up, it being in a democracy.
Yeah.
We have certain freedoms, but we also, there's shit like that happens.
Yeah. I also don't like how they paint it up, though. They paint it up like it's the most secured form of government ever. Like in all the bills and the things that you read, like, it's just like, y'all know I just scammed off this shit, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know I just got like blah, blah, blah. Like, and so it's not as concrete as we thought it was.
Right. I mean, if you wanted it more concrete, you'd be looking at like socialism and like communism, and you know what I mean?
Very true. That's very true.
And then it's secure. Everything.
So we kind of have to take advantages of the freedom we have now. Some of the freedoms we have now.
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to touch on something you mentioned earlier. Like, you were basically asking like how we view the government. Like, has it changed since the pandemic? And for me, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I really thought anything about the government before.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
I was just like, oh yeah, sure. Like they're here and
like
it was just like a big idea.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel any kind of way, but now just with all the misinformation that has happened in the last like year and a half, 2 years, it's really opened my eyes to things.
Yeah.
And now I can't just immediately think that something is true just
what it is.
Yeah, just because
it's
a
coming
government
from
official said it.
Yeah.
There's always a little bit of skepticism.
Oh, this is an official news source. This is an official article.
Like where they getting paid off? Like, what does this person know this person? Like, it's
crazy.
It's all convoluted, bro.
It is, and I know, especially during the Trump administration, it got highlighted because do you guys remember at some point, I believe in the very beginning of last year, Trump stopped the CDC from being able to report the numbers of the hospital numbers of what was happening in New York. So even though we were still getting updates about like, oh, New York, this is our rates, this is the deaths, so and so, you had to question, where is this coming from, since
the CDC's not reporting it.
Exactly. So where are they getting these numbers from?
Made up.
And that's horrifying.
They're made up numbers.
I forgot what state it was, but I think it was Texas. There was 293 hospital employees who got suspended for not wanting to take the vaccine. I think I might have said a couple episodes ago, but I saw this one post that asked, it was like being upfront. It was like, yo, all nurses, all hospital people who work in the hospital, tell me how y'all feel about the vaccine. Or no, tell me how y'all feel about COVID. working around it. And a lot of them were saying they weren't trying to dim it down or anything, but they were saying it maybe is not as what it is that the government is painting it out to be.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, we're not always wearing our mask here. We have yet to get it. We've been seeing what's been happening to our patients, but I think as a, for our audience, I think it's an interesting perspective to look into for people who work at the hospital, who are employed there, because they do have a different lens on what this virus is. And of course it is deadly. It is, what we see on the news and what we were seeing on the news, because I haven't been saying shit about COVID since the vaccines have arrived. So we can talk about that too.
Yeah.
But
it's all marketing, bro.
But it's
all marketing.
Get into those perspectives, because they're like, yeah, it's bad, but come on, guys.
You just hear, but I've heard, I have an aunt that works in a hospital, and she has the opposite reaction.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, no, I've seen it kill people. And she's one of the first that got the vaccine and all that.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I hate that here in America, things have to be black or white. Like, maybe it affects certain people a different way.
Yeah.
And the problem is you just don't know how it's going to affect you.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me be safe and get the fucking vaccine.
People have always had different symptoms from when they got COVID. Like, some people start off with like, oh yeah, I knew I couldn't taste from the start.
It is not figured out.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. It's not figured out. It's still not figured out.
Yeah.
Get the vaccine at your own risk. Because if I keep feeling these chest pains like the way I'm feeling, bro,
Eric might start taking it to the gram.
I might have to start speaking out, bro. Like, hey, don't run and get those vaccines.
Healthy man here, works out.
Exactly.
Drinks coffee.
Young, healthy.
Young, healthy.
My chest shouldn't be hurting like
is
this.
Killing him.
Heart hurts. That's a problem. Maybe I should have got the Moderna. You haven't heard
Look at him.
about that.
Look at him.
I'm just saying.
Look at him.
You the only one complaining about chest pains over here.
That's all
She
she
hit me
said.
with this. Girls do this with the fingers. You know it's real.
Now imagine your guy with the nails painted.
Right.
Come on now.
If my nails were painted, I couldn't do this. Is that too much?
Ooh.
Is that too much if the nails are painted?
I just saw Iman standing behind you.
Right.
Ready to knock your head off.
Anytime I do something too feminine, my girlfriend pops up and she's like, "What is that? What are you doing?"
Erica was so like, Erica, she's all on the feminine side.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I've always wanted her to check me for when I was being too in my bag. And I think I can't even recall if she ever did, but
I get there. But I purposely do it. I think it's like the hip hop music, the rap music and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it gets me there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make room for it though, ladies. I think it builds a little character and discipline in your men.
Yeah, make room for it a little bit. You know what I think?
Just a little bit.
You know what this is? It might be a hot take, but I think that women deep down, I feel like this is a like, what do you call it? A primal desire that women kind of like men to behave like that a little bit. Because it shows dominance.
More on the feminine side, or
no.
Oh,
it shows dominance. Like if you like, how I like a dress shorty every once in a while, I'll be like, nah, we're not doing that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're a little aggressive.
A little aggressive.
I
feel like deep down there's a primal thing in women. I could be wrong. That they like it and enjoy that.
No, they do. They do. It's a thing. It's a thing for sure. But they find that it's mainly that's what they find in hood niggas though, or hood dudes.
Yeah,
they find that in hood dudes. Like I also
think it's
want
everyone though. But I think every woman feels that a little bit.
Yeah.
And to different degrees.
Yeah. If it's not a hood dude, like they'll try to. If they do find, if they settle for you,
you're all right. Not a hood dude. Not a hood dude. At all.
Not a hood dude whatsoever. But they will want that more to see more of that aggressive side.
I think so.
I've had that said to me a couple times too.
I think so.
Like, damn, I just wish you would like choke me.
Yeah. Jordan, how do you feel about that?
Like push me, like choke me. I'm like, damn, we're in public.
Because it's just like you want a little bit of both. I feel like there needs to be a balance, because there's definitely been times when I will accept if there's some assertiveness here, but like deep down, I'm always gonna be like, "Who are you talking to?" Like I feel like it's a really hard like.
Yeah.
But if I need to check myself, like I'm gonna expect my partner to want to check himself as well.
Right.
But sometimes it's just like, you know what, you're right.
You're
right.
You
got it. Like I feel like it's just about a balance. But yeah, like I would want an assertive partner, but also like I'm not afraid of being assertive as well. So it's like I kind of need that balance.
I think she's absolutely right.
She is.
I've seen it. I've seen it time and time again.
Yeah. I've had like, can you just get mad at me once?
Right.
True. You're right. You're right. I'm blocking that. You're right. You did some fucked up shit. So let me actually get mad next time.
Right.
Yeah. True.
That's
There
a
needs,
fact.
I think that there does need to be a balance though. Like I do like that.
Because
There needs to be that aggressive side sometimes.
bro, I was shocked. And like yesterday when I addressed my girl like that, and you know, I'm a soft guy, bro. I'm a sweetheart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like when I addressed my girl like that, I will say, you know, she was on me when she got home. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she was like feeling me like a little extra.
Oh yeah.
It's because it was a little
Yeah.
aggressive, a little shake. You know?
But that's also a thing. Damn, we're going in. But that's also a thing to let them know that like you care about them.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe
that you
that's
cherish
it.
what you have. Actually,
Yeah,
It's
that I
like
was worried.
You still checking me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe because there are some who intentionally do that. They'll go out of contact with you for
Yeah.
the day and be like, let me see if he can apply the pressure.
But it works the other way too, because I like when I like attention,
Mhm.
especially attention from women. And just because I'm in a relationship doesn't mean I still don't like that attention.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
attention.
yeah.
And I like when my girl will be like, you know, a little jealous. I like that shit. I like that. Or she'll be like, oh, so what little bitty says something to you today? I love that shit, bro. That goes hard. No, it's not too much. Well, I don't know. We'll let her come in and say if it's too much because I'd be doing some wild shit to get attention.
You'd be wild with it.
I'd be wild with it. But
I just don't understand how you be in a relationship sometimes, man. Like someone hasn't killed you yet.
bro, it's a lot of it is my like artistry. I make R&B music, bro. So
You haven't been murdered yet. The way you just go about
bro,
things.
I sing R&B, so there's a level of like,
Yeah.
you know, a level of like sexualness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That comes with that.
Yeah.
But
The brand.
I like, yeah, it's a brand. But I like when my girl would be like, "Nah, you're not doing that."
Yeah.
Or she'll tell me like, take a picture down.
To her, I mean, to you, that's her applying pressure to you.
Yeah, it's the same.
You gotta keep me, babe.
Exactly. You gotta
keep-
better keep up. Don't lose me. You better keep up. Don't
gotta
lose
keep me, babe. You gotta keep me, because I just be at the bar and they
I didn't even say anything.
I don't even say, babe. I just be in my space.
I
and
just
then
be in my
Then they
space.
come to my space. Like, what am I supposed to do?
I'm a nice guy. What am I supposed to do? I'm a
Babe,
nice guy.
like, now,
I'm nice. I'm a nice guy. You know me. I'm a nice guy.
that can't happen and like you go home and she don't ask you about it, because then it's like,
That's a
well,
problem.
I'm free for the taking, am I?
Exactly. No, there was one time early on in me and Iman dating where I tested that. Because I asked her, we were like dating for like, I want to say like 6 months or so. And I tested her. And I was like, hey, so like, we're like dating, right? And she was like, yeah, what do you mean? I was like, oh, so I just mean like, we're exclusive, right? Because I'm exclusive with you, you're exclusive with me. Like, but if I wanted to, you know, if I wanted to like go out with somebody, like
What's the limit?
Yeah, where do we stand on that?
Yeah.
And I think because she was nervous about me being freaked out because I'm like much younger than her, she purposely was like, oh no, you can do whatever you want. Don't tell me that though.
Oh God.
Because first of all, I will do whatever I want. And secondly, I didn't want to hear that in the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted her to be like, nah,
it was
nigga,
a
what are you
test.
talking
Oh,
about?
hell no.
Yeah,
Like-
I wanted that. I wanted her to be like,
Yeah.
nah, what are you talking about? Like, we're together. Stop. Are you dumb? Like, I wanted all that.
Yeah, Remy
wanted
Ma.
that. Yeah, I wanted that kind of
Remy
energy.
Ma me.
But she didn't give me that, so I tested her. And I went out and we were at this bar. We worked on a cruise ship. So we were at this bar on the ship, and you know, she said I could do whatever I want. It's not hard to get attention from a female. It's not difficult. You know what I mean? So like, I'm out there doing my thing.
Don't tell me whatever I want.
Explicitly, like purposely dancing in front of her, like all kinds of shit, buying drinks for all kinds of wild shit. And she comes up to me, and the girl I'm talking to, rather close, she comes up to me, and the look on this woman's face, I swear it's still so cemented in my memory, bro. And she was just like, and there was the energy that I needed.
The test.
She was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, seriously, like, and that's what I needed. And I told her. And she was like, you're sick. You're a sick person. But I needed that. I needed that energy from the get-go, bro.
He is.
I need to feel like I'm
is.
wanted.
Yeah, that's true.
I need that.
And that does not disappear anywhere in the relationship.
No, it can't.
Whatsoever.
It can't. If
Yeah.
you got to keep up or you're going to lose me. It's a full-time job. It's full-time.
He said it's a full-time job.
It is. It's full-time. But here's I'm going to give you all that too. Trust.
So you said when she came home that night, she was loving on you a little.
She was
little
it was a
extra?
little extra.
That's lovely.
It was a little
That's
extra.
a good day.
It was a little
That's
extra.
a good day. I like that.
I had to dig
like
into it a
that.
little bit. I had to,
I
lay
like
the
that.
law down.
You know, I called you 10 times today.
Yeah.
I called you.
And she said, "Oh, I didn't check." I said, "No, you got to check."
Please.
I said, "Oh, come on, you got to check." That's crazy.
You know, I'm at home. I don't like being home, first of all. I'm at home all day. I'm
Exactly.
here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I said, "What if it was turned? What if I didn't?"
Wow. So she came home with like, oh my God, he loves me. Like he really
Yeah,
he
she
was trying to find me.
She came with that energy.
Oh my
She came with that
God.
energy, bro.
Hey babe, you good? I'm sorry I left you so long today. I'm
Yeah,
so
like,
sorry.
You're wild. You're bugging.
That's crazy. Looks at the 10 calls again. Oh my God, I'll never do it.
Yeah, it was all that, bro. It was all that. I was like, oh, I gotta do that more often. I gotta get
Aw.
upset more often. I don't
Yeah.
really be getting upset.
Unleash it. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get
You be
upset.
lovey-dovey.
Yeah,
Be in
I'm a
love.
softie, bro.
You know,
I gotta get
be
more
like that.
upset.
It'd be like that. Yeah.
You be like that.
No, I feel like she can be more upset at you though. The amount of times you may have told her, "Hey, I'm going to edit at Snell's," and for like
Oh yeah.
couple hours,
Gone for hours. and
gone
hours
till
and
like
hours.
midnight.
Yeah.
Hey, coming back now. That's crazy.
Yeah. But that's the like that's the cool thing is she's very understanding, but like I said, sometimes I want to be checked.
Get out the element.
I want to be checked.
That's all we got for today, though, y'all. But actually, be sure, please, to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. I don't know about Eric, but I love the comments. I told y'all to holler at us about Takeoff v Offset. Comment down
Yeah,
below, but most
comment.
importantly, subscribe.
Gotta subscribe.
We're
You
gonna
gotta
put it here, right?
subscribe.
We're just gonna put it right here, just somewhere right here.
You gotta give us incentive to give you the content that you want. I hear some of you guys want longer episodes,
we did.
2-hour episodes.
We did get a comment.
We
about
got a
that.
lot of those. I get a lot of those in my DMs.
Yeah.
If you want the longer stuff, you bring 3 subscribers over. You know what I mean? Maybe
Don't-
we'll do like a giveaway or something.
Don't make us go get the Patreon.
Don't make.
We
us
don't
go
want to
to
cut off
Patreon
audio
and
while
hide
you're
it, bro.
enjoying it. We don't want to.
Yeah, or maybe we only post audio for free.
Oh
You know,
my
like that. That's
God,
crazy.
not audio.
That's crazy.
We need visuals too.
Like I said, go and subscribe and comment and like and share everything.
With love. We do appreciate y'all though. Everyone who's been viewing, everyone who's been coming back,
Yeah, that's just gonna help us out.
watching
That's
through,
all.
liking the video, reposting us. So much love for sure.
Yeah. With that being said, we'll be back.
I might have to run the like subscribe thing like 3 times while we're
Yeah, it's going here and here.
It's gonna pop it everywhere.
With the sound effects and everything. Oh God, think about the editing. It's just like,